Hello everyone, in this video let us solve this question. So we have 2x into bracket 8x minus 1 all squared multiplied by 4x minus 1 is equal to 9. And here, we to solve for the value of x. So x is the unknown, let us solve for. To solve this, solution. So we have 2x into bracket 8x minus 1 all squared multiplied by 4x minus 1. This equals 9. So we can write this equation as x multiplied by 8x minus 1 all squared, then times 2 multiplied by 4x minus 1. This equals to 9. With this, we can then multiply this equation by 8. So 8 times we have x into bracket 8x minus 1 all squared multiplied by 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times minus 1 minus 2. This equals 9. Also multiply the right hand side by 8. So with this, we have 8 times x, that will give us 8x multiplied by 8x minus 1 all squared multiplied by we have 8x. We can rewrite minus 2 as minus 1 minus 1. This will give us minus 2. This equals 9 times 8 equals 72. So at this junction, we are going to say let 8x minus 1 equals to m. We have 8x minus 1 here. We have 8x minus 1 here. So let it equal m. And solving this equation, we have it that if we move minus 1 over to this side, 8x is equal to m plus 1. And also, in place of 8x right here, we'll bring in m plus 1, such that this equation then becomes 8x is m plus 1, then multiplied by 8x minus 1 is m, so m all squared into bracket 8x minus 1 is m, then we have minus 1. This equals 72. So with this can be written as m squared into bracket m plus 1 multiplied by m minus 1. This equals 72. And if you look at this closely, this right here, this is in the form of in bracket a plus b multiplied by a minus b. And if you have a plus b multiplied by a minus b, this equals a squared minus b squared, such that this then becomes m squared into bracket m squared minus 1, then this equals 72. So from here, m squared will multiply the bracket. M squared times m squared is simply m raised to the power of 4. M squared times minus 1 is minus m squared. This equals 72. Then move 72 over to this side. We have m raised to the power of 4 minus m raised to the power of 2 minus 72. This equals 0. And with this, we can write m raised to the power of 4 as m raised to the power 2 or raised to the power 2. 2 times 2 will give us 4. Then minus m squared minus 72. This equals 0. Now with this, we can say let m squared equals y. We have m squared here. We have m squared here. Let it equal y. So this then becomes y squared minus y minus 72. This equals 0. And with this, we can write minus y. Okay, we can write this as minus 9y plus 8y, then minus 72. This equals 0. From here, we can factorize out y from this equation. We have y into brackets y minus 9. And also, we can factorize out plus 8 from this equation. So we have plus 8 into brackets y minus 9. And all of this equals 0. So looking at this, we have a common factor, which is y minus 9, y minus 9. So pick one, y minus 9. Then Group this into one bracket, y plus 8, all of this equals 0. So from here, we can equate this to 0. So we have y minus 9 equals 0, 0, or we have y plus 8 equals 0. And from this first linear equation, the value of y is equal to plus 9, or from here, y is equal to minus 8. So we have gotten the value of y, but the goal is to get the value of x. But then recall that from here, we said let m square equals y. So right here, let m squared equals y. Okay, so let us then solve for the value of m by inputting these two values of y into this equation. Okay, so for y equal to 9, we have m squared is equal to 9. To then remove the square, simply square root the both sides of the equation. We have square root of m squared is equal to square root of 9. Square cancel square root. We have m equals plus or minus root 9 is 3. So we have m is equal to plus 3, while m is equal to minus 3 for y equals to 9. What of for y equals to minus 8? So right here, for y equals minus 8, inputting the value of y as minus 8 into the equation, we have it that m squared is equal to y is then minus 8. So to then solve for the value of m, simply square root the both side equals to square root of minus 8. Square cancel square root. We have m is equal to, this can be written as root 4 times root 2 times root minus 1. And from here, m is equal to root 4 is 2, then times root 2 times root minus 1 is I. And with this, the value of m is equal to plus or minus, right? Plus or minus, same thing here also, plus or minus I times 2 root 2. So m is equal to I times 2 root 2, and m is equal to minus I times 2 root 2. So we have gotten the solution for m, but the goal is to solve for x. But then from here, recall that from here we said let 8x equals n plus 1. Right here, we said, putting this down, recall that 8x equals n plus 1. Now we got the values of m, 4 values of m. The first one is m equals to 3. Putting this down, that m equals 3, m equals minus 3, and also here also the other two values, this and this, that m equals I times 2 root 2, and m equals minus I times 2 root 2. So let us then solve for the values of x for these 4 solutions of m. Now for m equals 3, inputting the value of m as 3 into the equation, we have 8x is equal to m is 3 plus 1. So 8x is equal to 4. X is equal to 4 over 8. The value of x equals 1 over 2. So the first value of x equals 1 over 2. Okay, out of the second value of m to equal minus 3, also input this into the equation. We have 8x is equal to minus 3 plus 1. From here, 8x is equal to minus 2. X is equal to minus 2 over 8. Then this equals minus 1 over 4. And with this, we have gotten the second solution for x, that x2 is equal to minus 1 over 4. Good. Also, with this other value of m, and putting this into the equation, we have it that 8x is equal to m is this, I times 2 root 2, then we have plus 1. To then solve for the value of x, simply divide by 8 over 8. This divide this. X is then equal to, this can be written as 1 over 8 plus I times 2 root 2 over 8. And from here, x is equal to 1 over 8 plus, with this, 2, we divide 8, we have 4. So we have I times root 2 over 4. Okay, we have gotten the third solution for the value of x. What of the other solution for the value of x for this value of m as minus I times 2 root 2? So we're still working with the equation that we have 8x equals m plus 1. But in this case, the value of m that we are working with equals minus I times 2 root 2. Okay, so in putting the value of m into the equation, we have 8x equals m is minus I times 2 root 2 plus 1. Divide both sides by 8, all over 8. 8 cancels 8. We have x is equal to, this can be written as 1 over 8 minus I times 2 root 2 all over 8. And from here, the value of x is equal to 1 over 8. Then with this, 2, we cancel 8, we have 4. So minus I times root 2 over 4. With this, we have gotten the first solution for the value of x. So in this case, we have 4 different solutions for the value of x. We have these first two, then these are the third and the fourth solution for the value of x. So with this, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.